So let's help our listeners. So now we know how important the one-on-one meetings are. And so assume that what we have 150,000 people tuned into the Seismic Shift podcast in the past 90 days, which is amazing. So let's assume the mixed. We've got leaders, high-level leaders. We also just have people who are craving connection and they're listening, going, okay, if the one-on-one meeting is more about me and not my leader, then how should I run it?
Oh, I mean, it's such a good question. And I mean, I really tried to lay that all out in the book. And, I think there's also a chapter, by the way, that really is this notion of takes two to tango. So directs also have a role and responsibility. And I try to lay out the key responsibilities they have in these one-on-ones. But ultimately, those leaders who are most effective at running these one-on-ones just recognize that their primary role is to listen, to understand, and to keep offering support and help. And as they're doing this, they're also not imposing solutions on their people, but they're trying to get solutions to emerge from the people itself, right? Because if they impose solutions, that's demotivating. So these leaders who run one-on-ones are effectively, I mean, they're just dialed into the moment. They're present. They're helping the individual bring their full selves to the conversation. They're patient. If the individual wants to talk a lot about one particular issue, they let them. They also hold off on their impulse to want to have status updates, right? Because so many managers just want status updates, but that's not for your people. That's for you. You can get status updates lots of different ways. This is something different. This is a dedicated time that you're giving to someone else to have their needs met. So remind yourself of the intention of these things. Remind yourself when you've had interactions like this, when someone took a genuine interest in you and how meaningful it was to you. And then remember, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so listen more than you speak and engage and enjoy the process. And then I will wrap it up with this. One of the greatest predictors of life satisfaction is helping of others. One-on-ones are your opportunity to help others. And by doing so, you not only benefit that other person, but really you're benefiting yourself because you are living a set of values of meaningfulness, of stewardship and kindness.
Oh gosh, what a beautiful way to summarize the importance of one-on-one meetings and to show people that you see them, you hear them, you value them, you respect them, you appreciate. That's what I've learned the 5 dimensions of connection are. And you can do all of those things in one 30-minute one-on-one meeting.